It's unfortunate that the minister has left because he touched on so many issues, and I wanted to rebut here. Because the very most dangerous hazard is low pay. Yes, when you don't have money, you're already stressed up, and you commit a lot of mistakes at work. So I was happy he mentioned about a worker is not a machine and has to be given whatever he needs. Yesterday we met to commence the discussion of the minimum wage and the base pay. We have just begun the process. A committee has been set, but this opportunity will have been very good for the two of us to show our commitment to what we intend doing for Ghanaian workers. Comrades, let me also acknowledge that the introduction of this course is well stated and well chosen. And all those who put their heads together to bring this idea to this university, we commend them highly. Let me commend the organizers of this event for bringing together key stakeholders to reflect on such an important issue. Your commitment to promoting safety and health at workplace, particularly within an academic environment, is both timely and commendable. It is both an honor and responsibility to stand before you today, comrades, on this important occasion, marking the World Day for Safety and Health at Work. This is a solemn day, a day to remember workers who have lost their lives, suffered injuries, or endured illness in the course of their work. But it is also a day of resolve, a call to action to prevent these tragedies and to strengthen accountability in our workplaces. This year's theme, Good Psychosocial Working Environment, a pathway to thriving workers and strong organizations, is not only timely, it is urgent. Let us be honest with ourselves. The reality in Ghana is that workplace safety is still not where it should be. This theme also challenges us to rethink how we understand workplace safety, not only in terms of physical hazards, but also in terms of how work is organized, how workers are treated, and how they experience their working lives. In recent years, comrades, we have witnessed recurrent incidents in sectors such as construction and small-scale mining, where workers continue to lose their lives in circumstances that could and should have been prevented. These situations point to deeper challenges, including weak enforcement, inadequate supervision, and a failure to fully prioritize safety at the workplace. Beyond this physical risk, there is also a growing concern about psychosocial risks. Increasingly, workers are dealing with work-related stress, job insecurity, workplace harassment, and discrimination, and the absence of adequate support systems. These are no longer isolated concerns. They are becoming defining features of the modern workplaces. It is important to acknowledge that not all workplaces fall short. There are organizations that are making deliberate efforts to improve safety standards, invest in worker well-being, and comply with occupational safety and health regulations. These efforts must be recognized and encouraged as they demonstrate that progress is possible. As we look ahead, the changing world of work presents both opportunity and risk. Technology can improve safety and efficiency, but it can also increase stress and efficiency, but it can also increase stress, create uncertainty, and widen inequality if not properly managed. And to address these challenges, comrades, we must take deliberate steps to strengthen risk assessments and proactively identify hazards. Invest in training and upskilling to prepare workers for changing work environments, to enforce robust safety standards and ensure compliance, and promote a culture of well-being that prioritizes both mental and physical health. The future of work in Ghana must therefore be guided by one clear principle: progress must not come at the expense of worker well-being. This requires deliberate and coordinated action. Government must strengthen enforcement and update our safety systems to reflect today's realities. Employers must prioritize worker well-being as a core part of organizational success. And for us as trade unions, we must continue to organize, educate, and hold duty bearers accountable. As we mark this important day, let me take this opportunity to extend warm wishes to all workers across Ghana. May every worker live for work each day and return home in safety, dignity, and good health, because that is the minimum every worker deserves. I thank you very much for your attention.